anything, but AKC only allows us to count the class dogs and the specials. Anything over 6 is a 5-point major. So, since there's 7, if he goes best of breed, he gets a 5-point major. And same thing with Artemis. Except Artemis, if she goes best of breed, would have already gotten a 5-point major. She can't get any more points. So, again, 0. Because she can't get any more. And, since we are here, I will quickly go over the Grand Champion points. So, if the special male, the male special, was to go best of breed, you count him, the 2 bitch specials, which makes 3, the 4 class males, which makes 7, plus the 10 class bitches, which makes 17. Now, we've already been down to the point schedule. And we know anything for a dog over 6 is a 5-point major. So he gets a 5-point major. Same thing with the bitches, because, again, anything over 8 gets a 5-point major. Now, see, I put 2 5s there because the male and bitch specials don't compete in the classes. So they don't have any points going into this already. So, moving on to opposite sex. If a dog was to go opposite sex, you count all the dogs, which in this case is only 5. So we go down here. You don't count the bitches for opposite sex if we're counting for the dogs. So it was 5. So make sure we're on the right division. We look for 5. So 4-point major, 5 dogs. Go back up. Best opposite sex dog. It's a 4-point. Because we're only counting the special male and the 4 class males. And I'm going to double check that. 5, right? Yes, okay. What are you eating? You're probably just licking your lips from dinner. Ignore me. Best opposite sex bitches. In this case, so we're going to count the 2 bitch specials plus the 10 class bitches, which makes 12, which we already know because it's more than 8 bitches. It's a 5-point major. So, if the male special was to go best of breed and a bitch special was to go opposite sex, then she gets a 5-point major. Trying to make sure that makes sense in my own head. Yeah, okay. So, then we come down here, select dog, select bitch. Now, select dog and select bitch is a lot like opposite sex. You only count the dogs of that sex. So, if you're counting for select dog, you only count the dogs. If you are counting for the bitches, you only count the bitches. So, since we're doing the dogs, 1 special male, 4 special, or 4 class males, so 5. Except for select, you take 1 dog away. So it would be 4. So you come back down here, you look for the 4, which is right here, so 3-point major. And the only ones that can get select points are the specials. So, if a bitch special was to go select, which they will, one way or another, unless a judge withholds ribbons, which some do, and you count the 2 bitch specials and the 10 class bitches. -1, so 11. But again, since we already know that for a 5 point you only need 8 bitches, it's a 5 point. So, hopefully that made sense. We will go back here. We will look for German. Dang! There's a lot of German pictures! Sorry. I just never see this many German pinchers. So, we will, if I can find what I'm looking for, we will put that number into here. That is not what I wanted. Dang it. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Copy that. Put that here. Nope. Bold. Center. Okay. That is not where that should have been. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay. Now, the German pincher point schedule is really freaking easy because we never have this many dogs. So, for 1 point, you only need 2 for both male and females. So, for 1 point, you only need 2 dogs, 2 females. For 2 point, again, same thing. You only need 3 and 3. For 3 point, you only need 4 and 4. For 4 point, you only need 5 and 5. For 5 point, you only need 6 and 6. So, pretty easy for the German pinchers. So, for class males, that would be a 3 point. Because you only need 3 males for... or 4 males for a 3 point. For the bitches, it would be 1, because you need 2 bitches for 1 point. For best of winner's dog, it would be 0, because the dogs have more points. For best of winner's bitches, it would be 3 points, because males have the 3 point. Now, I should clarify, in this case, for best of winners, if the opposite sex gets the crossover major, you don't lose your major. You keep your major. It just gives them one too. So, best of breed special dog. Now Tanner's one of these, so 4 and 4, because 2 special dogs, 2 class bitches, 4 class males. That's 8. So that's 5 point. And same thing for the special bitches. For best of breed class dogs, again, it's still a 5 point major, because there's 6 dogs. You need 5 dogs for the major, 5 point major, or 6 dogs for 5 point major. For the class bitch, it's only 3, because again, you only count the specials and your sex in the classes. So you need 4 dogs for a 3 point major, and that's that. Best opposite sex dog, 6, so it's still a 5 point major. Usually it's just zeros all across for me, because usually Tanner's the only one. So this is different. For best opposite sex bitches, it's only 1 point, because there's only 2 bitches. And because there's no bitch specials, that's going to be 0. For select dog, 6 minus 1 is 5, so it's 4 point. So, pretty simple. So, we're going to go back, and we're going to look for Samoyeds. And we're going to do them. So 773/0. I'm just going to type it in. So 7-7, I think it was 3. Yep, 3-0. Okay. So, since they're both 7, we're going to look at both bitch and dog. So, for dogs, for class dog, it'll be 6 dogs for a 5-point major. So it's a 5-point major since there's 7 dogs. But for bitches, as you can see, for a 5-point major, you need 10 bitches. Well, there's not 10 bitches, so we go down here to 4, where you see there's a 7. So 7 bitches, 4 points. It's a 4-point major. So class dog is 5, class bitch is 4. I don't know why I clocked out of that. Okay, so 5 for winner's dog, 4 for winner's bitch. Alright, best of winner's dog would be 0 because they have more points. Best of winner's bitch would be 5 because the dogs have the 5-point major. Best of breed special dog. So there's 10 dogs entered total, so we go down here. Again, you only need 6 dogs for a 5-point major. So, best of breed special dog is 5. And it's going to be the same thing for class dog. Except class dog already got those points. Which I guess I should have remembered for here. No, those points are different. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. So, special bitch. There's 0 because there are no bitch specials. Which means that should also be 0. Look at me failing at my own system. Alright, so best of breed class dog. Again, 0 points because the class dog would have already gotten the 5-point major. Best of breed class dog, 2, 6. That should be a 5. I don't know why that's a 4. Oh, that because that's a bit for a bitch. Dang it. Sorry. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, I had to think about that for a second. Alright, best opposite sex dog. So, 10 dogs. Again, only need, what, 6? Too far. Yep, for a 5-point major. So, that would be 5. Now, if the class dog were to take the opposite sex, they wouldn't get any points. Because, again, you can't get any more points than 5. And they already got 5 points in the classes. This is just if the special, one of the male specials, went opposite sex. Best opposite sex bitch. Again, that's 4. Because you need 10 bitches for the 5-point. And you only need 7 for a 4-point. So, 4 points. Which actually, since there's no bitch specials, it would be 0. Because, again, they would have already gotten those 4 points from the classes. Select dog. 10 minus 1, so 9. Still a 5-point major. And since there's no bitch special, that's going to be 0. So, we go back here, and we're looking for border collies. So, 2733. So, 2, 7, 3, -3. Okay. So, border collie point schedule's the same as the German Pinscher. Nope, I lied. Okay. No, it is. Okay. So, again, 2 of each sex for 1 point, 3 of each sex for 2 points, 4 for 3 points, 5 for 4 points,